What's going on, guys? It's Sith. I'm gonna come out with you guys with a new video, and today what we're gonna talk about is finding your role in CSGO. But before we get started in this video, I just want to mention that Apotheon Esports is doing a giveaway for Twitch, like for followers. Right now, they just hit over 117 followers, and they did the giveaway for the scuff. And next will be the AES shirt giveaway, and then the Insane Labs giveaway. So go ahead, go follow the Twitch for Playstyle Esports. You'll have me streaming there, some of the CS guys. You'll have H1Z pro players streaming it, maybe some Call of Duty pro players streaming it from Playstyle Esports. So go check that out. Go ahead, give them the follow real quick before we get this video started, and we'll start heading moving on. So for this video, we're gonna go over one of my demos from our last league match, and I'm gonna go over like how I played my style and the match and kind of like talk to you guys and give you guys like my thought process and like what my role is in my team, not just as an IGL but like as a support as well, because IGLing I call for my team, but I also play a role supporting my teammates as well to give them the best position to get frags. So let's get right into it. So 0-0, we played Severity Gaming. I'm not going to talk too much about like strats in general that we did, but I will definitely talk about like what I did personally in certain situations here. So the first thing that you want to do in searching that word down and finding your role in CS:GO is playstyle, like how you take gunfights and how you approach it. Are you an aggressive peeker? Are you more of like a passive, hold angles, let them run into you? Or are you just more of um like an entry frag, or like aggressive? Or are you just more of a support player, maybe a second man, third man in? Or maybe you just like or have like really good one-sided rounds like CT side or T side. But this right here in this setup right here, we backed up. We knew they were coming A. We posted up, played two truck, and then one behind box site, because that just play crossfires to stop them pushing on the site. Got two frags off the bat. Actually one frag, then teammate got the other frag. Then the last guy, we tried to play discipline, not over peak. But here I whiff a couple shots. Sit back, my teammate dies. This guy hits a nasty shot on me. It ends up our teammates end up closing out the round right here. I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I want to discuss in this video. Basically, like how you as a player like find your role in CS:GO with either a team base or maybe just in matchmaking, or even sometimes ESCA, depending on like if you're queuing with friends or not. Just these tips will help you out in future gameplay, as well as if you apply it to your gameplay. So right now we have second bomb by. Me and my teammate decided to push short together. Push through, nothing here yet. I decided to clear connector while he holds short. Nothing bottom connector yet. One run out short. I die, my teammate backed off the site, and they end up getting the refrags to win this round. There you are, and then next round right here. So right now I'm playing like a support role, basically, kind of just like following my teammates, getting a little bit aggressive, making sure that I'm there to like help my teammate out at all times. In this match, I think I played a little bit more aggressive than a support and had my teammates help support me since I was playing solo connector. What you want to do at the start of every round, I had to smoke this round, but what you want to do is you want to molly in case they fast rush like this. See how I was baiting out shots, bait out, let my teammate take some shots. We ended up getting the 2-2 trade right there. Last guy was unknown, our teammates cleaned it up. See, what was smart there about that play is I didn't commit to that gunfight and then possibly die to three guys shooting at me. My teammate wouldn't have been able to support me. I baited out some shots, fell back. My teammate was in the cubby, which he was able to kill people that were able to run at me, running up top connector, and we were able to win that round easily on the eco. First buy round, I decided to keep the UMP because in connector, like close range gunfights, it's pretty viable to use. So like I said, molly first, slows down whoever's trying to push you, especially if they're trying to do a fast-paced round, like flashing the bottom of connector. Um, the second thing I do want to talk about in finding your role in CSGO is consistency. Are you being consistent, getting your frags, doing what you need to do, helping out your team as much as you can? Like right here, like I'm playing the support role and I'm boosting my teammate up so that way he can spot over through bathrooms, holding his close just so no one's pushing him. I mean, this is smart since I have the UMP and he has the better gun. Right here, I spam this guy down to 9. He hits me a little bit, I back off. I didn't want to fall too back because I knew they were inside bathrooms here, so I just asked for support, played up close, and did what I had to do to get at least a couple frags out. Um, Being consistent, and another thing about consistency, it's like you could have off games. You know, you're not going to be consistent every time. Like you're not going to consistently get every single frag every single round. You know, but if you're consistently doing what you need to do, getting that 1-for-1 trade, maybe 2-for-1 trade, getting the frags that you need to, um, you're doing your job as you know the player on your team to be consistent. Whether it's you're playing support, whether you're entering, whether you're just being the aggressor. If you get those frags that you need to, being consistent, then you're 100% going to be a valuable influence to your team. Not even that, your ADR is going to be high, and it's also going to help with your stats as well. Right here, grab the UMP again. We know they're on a pretty weak-ish buy. They won that round with 1 alive. So yeah, we know they're on a weak buy here. Also, one more thing I want to talk about in finding your own CSGO. Like, for everyone on the map, when I start off, like, calling out as an IGL, okay, we hop into a server, alright, let's go over CT side first, always on every map, and then we'll go over T side. So CT side, I say, okay, so who is most comfortable playing this spot? Like, who is most comfortable playing this spot? And, like, kind of, like, as an IGL, you want to put your teammates in spots where they have the most ability to get frags and get kills. And that's kind of how I set up, and I kind of play around my teammates and kind of adapt to it accordingly. I pushed through here, call that out. I got bombed down, backed off, did a quick shoulder again, see if anyone's there. Spotted me, I backed off. Is a smart play to do. And then fall back to B site. There's no reason to push them at A, especially since they know that I was going to come up top connector side. They could be waiting for it. So at this point, I call out that I have B site from here, and they can all rotate. So I get my teammates on B to rotate up to A site, and kind of just made the play right here to win this round. That's the biggest thing. Like info, being an info player is huge. Like if you can get info for your team, and like so that way they can make the plays needed, that's huge. But you also don't want to like get too much info where you're causing yourself to die and leaving your teammates in a bad advantage. Here are 2 guys left. We find out where they're both low. Use post plant utility. I stick the bomb. Actually, let go of it, I think. Yep, and then I stick it again. That's pretty much it for this round right here. This match, like everyone on our team was like playing really well. We went over overpass for like the past week and put a lot of work into it. So that's why we were able to do so well for this match in particular. But like as you can see, like I'm kind of like playing the role that I'm playing right now on CT side is I'm kind of playing that solo connector player that also plays like ask for support from his teammates if needed. So like I usually most maps I play support trying to help them out. But here I was just feeling my fragging ability, so I was able to make plays accordingly. Open this real quick, spotted it. I think I timed out right here. I might have timed out. But since we're like a couple rounds in this video, I've kind of like went over a couple things for finding your role in CS:GO. Some more things I wanted to talk about. Influence in matches. I think I already kind of went over it a little bit, but I kind of want to go over it in a little bit more detail. How big are you influencing your matches? Like, how big are you as a player creating like moments and plays to where you're influencing rounds to your like advantage? Like that one play right there where I went bottom connector and I lurked it out because I had no info. I had the info. that was the play where I was able to like be an influence for my team, get the kill in the back, and make like the round last longer right here. Here I did the damage, didn't really like help out too much. I knew these kids were gonna be lurking here. I keep contesting this, but I don't fully commit. With a couple shots, and they clean up the round right there. Basically, I played there. I gave the information to my teammates. They were able to realize that there were three guys, two, three, four guys pushing short. They were able to help. I was supporting them, so they were like having to like compete on two fronts, which made it harder for them to kill my teammate and me at the same time, which kind of like helped us get that round win. Here I still keep the UMP. I probably should have bought up because I have a crap ton of money, but I was feeling pretty comfortable with it. Volley bottom connector. Fell off because I had a UMP. Didn't want to contest that by myself. Again, this boost is pretty important. And also this smoke right here that we throw that blocks off this like little segue. It's huge in stopping A pushes right here. It can slow down the A site push incredible amounts if you can throw that. It just cuts them off and slows them down from taking it. Right here, I'm boosting my teammate up since I have a UMP, trying to get him in best positions to get frags. They didn't really see him, so I kept him up there for a little bit. They decided to fall off, hit B. We got the info, bombs there. I'll wait for this guy who was lurking out who threw that nade. Come back here. I think at this point we end up losing this round here because we lost our two guys over at B site. Yeah, we do lose this round right here. Teammates were able to get some frags off. We knew that we their economy wasn't in the greatest shape since we won a couple rounds in a row. Try to get some guns out. I ended up saving this for my teammate who had 1900, who wasn't going to be able to like fully buy next round. There you go. And 5-2. This is the match so far. This is actually a pretty like quick match. It went by pretty quick, so I wanted to do like a demo review on this. Kind of like explaining like what I did in certain situations. Also like how I play CT side as a player, like for like my role on my team for this map. It's usually different for every map. Like every map I've played something different, like a different role, time to be like in the best position, help my team out, and support them to like win the rounds. Here, finally have my first rifle and connector. Threw the molly. Waited out, see if anyone pushed it. I think I heard info from short. He was running here, so I backed off that. I don't want to lose an M4 right away at the start of the round. And I think that Tech 9 was pushing me. And we knew they had short control. I called that out. Honestly, our teammates probably should have rotated off A at this point to go help them out. I think I decided to push this right here. Teammates are losing it. There you go. Makes a huge play right there. I think he gets a 4K. Yep, he gets a 4K right there. Cleans up the round. Huge round on his part. He ops me here. And my teammates clean up the round. Social wins that 1v1. Yep. So right now, their economy, they're going to have one more buy-in since they had 4 guys alive the round before. We know that, so we end up fully investing into this round. Something like that in particular, like the fact that like my player over there at B site with that FAMAS was able to get a 4K and win the round was absolutely huge. And it paid off massive in how like their economy is now and their buy is from winning that round. Right here, 6-2. I think at this point we doubled here, didn't realize they were pushing long, and because we didn't play anyone long, I think they finally figured that out. For at least this round. We hear the info, get the call, back off. I go support my opper here. I think they plant backside. Yeah, they planted backside. Flash blinded me. Waited out a little bit. Clearing my corners, clearing my angles. Teammates got 2 frags, that was huge. They pick up a huge 2 frags. There you go, and clean up the scenario right there. 2 kills. Get the round win. Right there, I mean, I had plenty of time. There was no reason to run in a site, like, especially when my teammate's still long. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to help him out. So I made the best play right there I could, and ended up getting lucky and winning the round. So right now, they got bombed down again, but they're going to save once they can buy next, because their economy is pretty much in shambles. There's pretty much not really much to say like about roles on CT side compared to T side. T side's a whole different story. Unfortunately, this match we didn't get too many rounds on CT side. But like what I was doing was like I was kind of like playing this connector angle, and I didn't want to give up an AK to Tech 9, so I fell off that as well. We ended up giving them connector. Fall back to site, play that really smart. Right now, 7-2 scenario, like we don't have that great of economy, so we need to keep as many alive as possible, especially since we lost like that first guy in the round. At this point, we have really no info what they're doing, and I leave my teammate to solo A site because I trust him. I think they go back up connector day. I want to say. Yep. I think as soon as my teammate gets that kill, I get the info. Rotate up to help him. Honestly, if in a situation like this, if you're playing retake, go through bank. Don't go through dumpster. Dumpster is just such a like easy spot to get picked off. If you go through bank right here, you're able to help out your team so much more. We find out bomb went back to B, and they're starting to plant. We have bomb down, so I start rotating over with my teammate to go help him out. I don't know what I'm still doing here actually. There you go, my team cleans that up. Makes a good play over at B site. Good thing right there, because like Sorry being that anchor on B site, the fact that they were able to rotate back to him, overpasses is a good map like that. If you have control on T side of bathrooms, you're able to sell that fake toward A and still go back to B site, which they did because they had the man advantage. We like keep one solo player at B, like just like playing an anchor role until you spot bomb being planted or like coming to site. At that point, that's when you need to rotate. Here, really good play with the rifle. Missed a couple shots on this guy right here. I thought I should have killed him, but I didn't. Good eco round. We lost one guy, and then we ended up getting the rifle as well. So we kept 4 alive on that, slowly building up back our economy. Right now, 9-2. They have literally like no chance left in this game. So I mean, not really like any point of like describing what goes on round after round. You guys can just kind of like enjoy and kind of like watch the match of like what happened from my POV perspective. I'll talk a little bit more about like knowing your role in CSGO, just like different stuff. And if you guys have any questions in the comments about like certain like things you should do like to help your team out in like the role that you play, feel free to comment down below in this YouTube video, and I'll check them out and read all the comments and give you guys any tips at all, or answer any questions you guys have. But yeah, like basically like the biggest thing that you need to do when you're playing, like no matter what role you play, the biggest thing you need to do is be able to trade effectively with your teammates. Set up crossfires if you're playing CT like how I'm playing right now at crossfire with Social. He's playing back bomb site, and I'm playing over here watching the push the site in case they do push him out. Playing a good crossfire over at B site. They're doing the same exact thing, holding for each other, playing crossfires. That's the biggest thing you want to do. At this point, they're down a man advantage, so they're trying to creep up. We gave them bathrooms control because we felt confident. Social gets that first op kill. I help him out, get the second guy. Third guy walks right in my crosshair. That positioning for your crosshair is really important. When after you get that first frag at truck, you need to back off, play a different angle, hit that guy who's gonna rush to trade you, and then you're at a good advantage to just like position however you want after that, because you have 2 frags down and your teammates are gonna help you out if you're playing that crossfire. I did my job that I needed to. Social was the one making the plays. I just supported him, got the frags that I needed to that were pushing. Fortunately, he died, but we were able to recover his op. So we decided to run to a 2-2 op setup here. I throw that away so I can get a molly, so I can throw for bottom connector. Probably wasn't a smart idea because they could probably rush me and beat me to it. But threw that molly quick. I think I heard they were going short. I'm not too sure. Yep, I heard they were going short. I was like, screw it, whatever. Coming in. Throw a nade to get the guy bomb planning. Kill that guy. Come down monster. Rotate off because they know I'm going to be short because I threw that nade. Biggest thing here when you come through monster like this, you want to hold. You don't necessarily want to push all the way through. Because a lot of times they'll swing wide on you, and if you're caught running toward them, they're gonna get that kill on you 100% of the time. So you want to be in a stable position instead of being like mobile running toward the guy monster. Just kind of like hold it out, especially if you have time. You know the bomb was just planted down. Take your time. Don't rush right into sight and then cause yourself to die, leaving your teammates in a 2v1 scenario instead of a three guy versus one scenario. Right now 11-2. Our teammates are all playing really well right now. Everyone's kind of just stepping up and playing their part and getting the frags that they need to, and that was the biggest thing of us winning this match. Did the same thing, molly connector. Sometimes I like molly and then just run straight away. You'll see me do that a couple times, and some other times I'll commit a little bit more depending on how my teammates are positioned over at A site. And right here, if we do fall back, I tell my operator to pick up long, and then we get to a spot where we can, watch bathrooms, whether we do this boost or whether we play a different setup. This point, he's just spotting long real quick, getting that info. Doesn't see anyone. Unfortunately, the guy just came long, so he wasn't able to get that info for us. But this is when they start taking forward fountain control right here. Yeah, they're playing it really smart. The only problem is, like, they missed that smoke. Our operator was able to get a kill. There's no point of challenging that, especially when we have the man advantage. Don't want to give him that frag. Especially since my teammate just died right there. Then we would have lost 2 guys at A site, and they would have just pushed us out. So it's a good thing that we played this a little bit slower. Waited it out. I was able to clean up that kill right there. Good job. Like, I did a good job hitting that strafe to hit that tap. Didn't want to risk reloading here, even though I knew I had low ammo. Just due to the fact that, yeah. See, if I would have reloaded, I probably would have won that. But I had faith. My operator ended up winning this round right here, and then we ended up going to a 12-3, 12-2. No, it's not over yet. Yeah, 12-2, and then this is the last round right here. So basically, did what I needed to do, got the 2 frags I needed, and then my operator was able to clean that up. So like that was huge on my part. Just like when you're in a position like that, when you get a frag, you always need to reposition, but don't like completely run away and reposition. Keep your gun still out, but reposition just a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Throw them off a little bit, so when your team says, like, when their team calls out, there's one guy truck, they think he's gonna be on the truck head glitch, but then you end up backing up a little bit, spacing out a little bit more, and then you're playing a different angle, and they end up not being able to do anything toward that. Here, I'm getting all this info. Find one here. Here, I got a lucky shot on this guy. Got bombed down. Molly that off in case they rush top. Right now, we're in a really good spot where I high bomb now. I call it to my teammate. Do that kind of pretty bad smoke, but it does its job to cut them off from pushing me out. Opper dies over at long. We're in a 4v4 scenario right now. We have bomb down connector still. Teammates are calling for me to give this up, and I probably should have done that since our teammate just got traded there. But I knew I was in a decent position to get some frag. This is where I play at, so I'm comfortable playing connector here. Got the second kill, and this is the big thing right here. I probably shouldn't have got too aggressive on this, but the fact that I got the info, did the damage to him, put him at 80, did 80 damage to him, and caused him to, like, my teammate got the last kill. The last guy in a 2v1 situation has 10 HP, like less than 10 HP, so it's gonna be 1 bullet with an M4 to kill him. So I ended up playing that round like as smart as I could. And now we are at 13-2, and that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys are curious of how this score went out, it did go out to 16-2. Pretty good game, pretty good match. My final score ended up being like 26, I want to say 26-27, and 7. Like good gameplay for me. Just kind of wanted to show it. Actually, I think. Yeah, I don't think I do anything here, to be honest. Don't really remember. But, yeah, this is going to be it for this gameplay. that's kind of like what I want to talk about a little bit for this match. Good shot on his part. Just like finding your role in CS:GO. If you guys have any questions at all, about like how you should play like support role, like entry frag role, um, whether it's T side, CT side, it's kind of, based off of like your style. If you're aggressive, if you're more of a passive player, if you like holding angles, if you like supporting your teammates, what you feel most comfortable doing, and what your teammates feel most comfortable doing as well. And yeah, this is gonna be pretty much it for this video. You guys have any comments, comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter and also follow the Twitch Apothian Esports to enter that giveaway. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next video.